Hey everybody, it's your pal Trandell, and here we are playing some more Once Human. Wanted to get a quick guide out about the basics of fishing, how to get started and how to do it. So here we are, we're at a beautiful spot. Let's start breaking this down and I will show you all how fishing works. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to unlock it in the Memetics tree. So once you're at this menu, you will click on the Memetics icon and then you'll go over here to logistics. You can get this right off the bat, right after the tutorial. You will just click on this icon. It will show you right here what it includes. The main things are it includes the fishing rod and some starter baits. Now, so far, I have not been able to get the doughfish bait to work. The one I have been using all the time is the regular bait. So once you craft your fishing rod, which you'll do at the supplies workbench at your base, craft you some regular bait. Same place you crafted at the supplies workbench. Once you got those items, what you will do then is open up your backpack, drag your fishing bar down to your toolbar, and then once you have it on your toolbar, from there we just got to find a place to fish. So as of right now, the only places I have been able to catch fish is all the riverways. Now, you want to have something with pretty decent water. I have noticed if the water is too shallow, it does not seem to work. So one of my favorite fishing spots is basically by both of the towns. Both Myers Market has a dock and Deadsville has a dock. That's where I've been doing most of my fishing when I do want to catch some fish. So find yourself a suitable waterway. Once we're here, basically we go ahead and hit our hotbar key for our fishing rod. It will equip it. Once you equip it, you left click it to activate it. And then basically we just follow the steps, right? Hit R to pick your bait. Once you have your bait selected, then you are going to right click to aim the fishing rod. And then usually what I do is I try to cast it pretty close to me. So like right about there. That way you're not having to fight the fish, catching it super far away. If everything is working, you will see little fish starting to swim around your bait. And then we'll just wait for the pop-up screen to come up saying, hey, you might want to reel in your fish. There you go. You left click. And then from here, you do have to kind of angle your fishing rod just right to pull the fish in. Don't just press and hold left click. If you notice, the fish was going to the right, so I pulled to the left. And then vice versa. If you notice your fish pulling to the left, go ahead and pull your fishing rod to the right. That does seem to actually have an effect on tiring out the fish, and it makes it a little bit easier to pull in. So once we've caught our fish, you can either release it. We obviously don't want to release it. We want to go ahead and put it in our backpack. And then that's just how you do it. You repeat the process for as many times as you want, as long as you have the bait for it. We'll show you all again. That way you can kind of see again what I'm talking about with the pulling of the rod. And again, we want it somewhat close, but not too close. And see, now here's the fish. You're showing up again, so we know we did it right. And then we just wait for the pop-up. Left click. Now you see how the fish is kind of pulling to the right? I'm going to pull my rod to the left. And there you go. That's basically fishing. So when you're done fishing, just hit escape. That'll put your rod away. And then here's the other thing. Don't run straight back to your stove and try using the fish. Let me show you what I'm talking about. My cooldown should be down. Perfect. Because there's one extra step that we need to do before we can actually use our fish. So if you go to your stove and you will notice, hey, what's going on? I just catched a bunch of fish. Why isn't it showing that I have any? Because there's one extra step you have to do. You go to your backpack and you actually have to use the fish to cut it down into fish fillets, basically. I am guessing, or at least I'm hoping, because it would actually be a really cool feature. The reason why they do this is to give you the option to later on maybe acquire and build an aquarium, and then you can put some of the fish that you've caught while fishing into said aquarium and display them that way, which would actually be super awesome if they did that. I think that would be really cool. Anyways, now that we have our fish broken down, now that you can see, now we can actually make the grilled fish. Grilled fish is one of the better recipes you can create and have on hand. And once it's done, it's 30 seconds. I'll go ahead and be able to show you why. The main reason is that it gives you a really nice energy boost without any side effects. Now, a lot of the food, especially the lower level food, will give you some energy, but it also, dings your sanity, which is definitely not something we want to do. And some of the higher level foods that we can get, a good example would be the preserved meat. I enjoy and appreciate the fact how they balance out some of these food items. Perfect example being the preserved meat. Now, if you notice, the preserved meat does ding your hydration a little bit, but the upside, the biggest pro to the preserved meat is that it does not spoil, which is absolutely amazing. It's a great item, especially early on. I know there is refrigeration in the game, but of course we won't have that for starting out. It's a great item to have on you and make in bulk. That way you always have some food that you can store and stock up on and not have to worry about it going bad. Now, while the fish does give you a nice energy boost, like all other foods so far, outside of some of the stuff you can find while just running around and being gifted, through mail rewards and stuff like that, the grilled fish obviously does have a durability and it will spoil. So that's the downside. It does give you more energy and it doesn't have any negative side effects, but it does spoil. Whereas the preserved meat gives you a pretty decent energy boost, to be honest. But it does ding your hydration a little bit, but you can stockpile it. It's easy to get. You just hunt animals and butcher them. And you can, like I said, stock up on it. That way you always have some food that does not spoil. So that's the pros of having the preserved meat. But anyways, now we got some grilled fish and we're good to go. And it didn't take that long at all. So that's Fishing 101. I just wanted to, again, make a quick guide explaining how fishing works, how to get started, how to do it, and get that information out to the community for any of our new members of the Once Human community. That way we can all start enjoying, fishing. Fishing is one of my favorite pastimes in games. I absolutely love it, and so far, the fishing system in Once Human is very well done. I've had a great time with it. All right, folks, as always, thank you all. I appreciate you all. I'm so happy with how well received my Once Human videos have been going along with everybody so far. I'm glad the information is helping people and they are enjoying the content. As always, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and until next time, this is your pal Trandell, signing out.